I'm Dustin Tyler. I'm an associate professor in the biomedical engineering department at Case Western Reserve University, Cleveland, Ohio. And so here we're working on restoring sensation to individuals so they can actually feel what the hand is touching and interact with the world around them. So what we have is sensors that are on the hand. They record the force or the information that we want. That goes to an external box that then maps that pressure, that force into a stimulation pattern that we apply to the nerve, activates the nerve, which sends signals to the brain, and the brain interprets those as the hand having produced that in the first place. How we create those signals changes what the brain interprets, and that's where it gets really interesting.
So my name's Igor Spedik. I'm 48 years old. I'm from Madison, Ohio. I was injured in a manufacturing plant operating a drop forging hammer approximately a little over 3 years ago. Before the stimulation, my phantom sensation was a constantly closed, clenched fist that felt like it was in a vice being squeezed constantly. And it helped me go through like a sense of purpose. All right, I have the amputation. Now what can I do with it? Well, I do feel something in my fingers, where I haven't felt that in 3 years.
The heart block.
And then where you're pressing down on your thumb, you feel something pressing up against your thumb or forefinger or the pinky, depending on which one they stimulate. Some felt like cotton balls. Felt like I'm pressing on the back of a ballpoint pen, like opening and closing it. Or you're taking the tip of the pen and pushing it against your finger. As I grab the cherry, what I try to feel is that I make sure I have it between the thumb sensor and the index sensor. And then when I know I have it, I can feel all three sensors go off. And I'm able to plug and pull on them. I feel real blessed to know these people and blessed to be a part of this. Knowing that, you know what, the reality is probably the next person down the line is probably going to benefit from all of this. But for me to help, it's been a pleasure. Is it going to replace the hand? I don't know. Maybe someday they can get that close. But it'd be nice to know that I picked up an object, or I can hold my wife's hand and walk down the street and knowing I have a hold of her.